Good morning, everybody. Well, we are starting on finishing this final bedroom that we never did the work on. We've been using it for storage. In fact, just about 15 minutes ago, it had all kinds of stuff in here that we just moved out. We never finished skim coating it. We never finished nothing. We never tiled it. We just let it be. Be very careful with those. Put them under that staircase over there. And it's our staircase tiles, but most of the stuff now was already kind of clearing itself out, and we're down to the point now of finishing this final little bedroom out up here in the house. Now that we've used up most of the stuff for the house that we had stored in here, so we're gonna be happy to do that. And it's a beautiful day so far. It has been extremely rainy past couple of days. The guys didn't work. Man, when I say it, extremely rainy, all this you see out here was flooded underwater. We lost a couple chickens even in the hard rains. It's been a mess. But we saw pictures of people's houses flooded up in town and over here next door in the community and all as well. It was some super hard rain. Where are you taking that? No, I mean right here, yeah. But it's like any time the sun shines again, another day. It's a beautiful day. And the same time we work on that bedroom, we're going to start working across in here in this foyer as well. So I'm going to cover up the floor in here. We're probably going to hang plastic across part of this when we get closer to that time of painting and all. I don't want to deal with it flapping in the wind right now. And we get all the touch-ups, the texturing, the paint work, everything done up in here as well. And then Joel can come in here and start tiling up the staircase. It's really nice having those spare rooms because we like friends that come sometimes to stay with us and all. It's not all about renting a room. My friend like Bill. I enjoy Bill being around here. Him, his girlfriend Rose and all. We don't always want them to have to go stay down in one of those ground floor guest rooms that are actually for rent. I haven't shot a whole lot of video recently. Multiple reasons why. One thing, it's been raining a lot. It's rainy season. It's a sucky time to do any building here. Next thing is because it's been raining, the guys have been off work quite a bit. Most of the work going on right now is tiling the upper decks up there. And so there's only so much you can sit there and show. Tile going down, tile going down, tile going down. Tiling over here, now we're tiling over there. Now we're tiling over here, now we're tiling over there. Yeah, so not been showing that. I did take the boat out and put it on the water for a few days. And we went out and cruised around on it. That was so enjoyable. We hung out on the water cap, and myself and his girlfriend Rose and my brother-in-law Marvin one night. And that was enjoyable, but keep up with the weather and the tides. And I seen that the tides are waning and they're going to be lower over the next days. And at the same time, we had a tropical storm coming in, which we did. Boy, we did. So I knew that was the time to get it yanked back out of the water. I sucked. I didn't really do much videoing or anything. Maybe at a later date. Of course, I had other variables going on that I'm trying to watch out. We're trying to get over a sandbar out there. Guess I could have set cameras up, but next time, just next time, we'll work on that. Man, I see it cut the beach out here deep in one place. Look at that. Yeah, that's not in front of us, that's over next door, but I'm telling you, we've had some hard rains over the past couple of days. Is the gate gonna hit it? Is it okay? Huh? You checked already? Okay. So something I hadn't shown you guys is these little angle brackets that we had right here. Now these are stainless steel and they got some white paint on them. But what these are originally from our old house, and they were for air conditioners, for hanging window units through the walls over at our old place. My late brother-in-law, Toby, had those made, and I ended up with numerous sets of those. But what I'm doing with these is I'm going to drill a hole and run a line across, probably 2 lines, from this one right here and then back over to that one right there. And Melinda can hang clothes up here to dry no matter what the weather is outside. And when you get this rainy season like this, sometimes sets in, you wonder how you're going to get your clothes dry and they start getting mildew and all. Well, we're going to run our air conditioners even on those humid days, because those wet days, because the air conditioners help draw the humidity out of the inside of your home, which is what makes it kind of moldy and mildewy like and all. So it's kind of good to run your air con some if you can afford to during those real damp days and suck some of that moisture out. Well, the air conditioner units, the condensers, are outside right here. And of course they're blowing out heat. And so that heat is going to blow out right here where the clothes are. It's going to work kind of like a clothes dryer. If any of y'all inspectors are looking here going, oh, what's that? The guys have a temporary work cord right here. These were powers I put out for condenser units right here. But the way these units work, they only needed the one that's on the inside, and it shares the power through right there. So I end up actually not needing these, but never know, I could change to something later down the road that may require it to have outside, so it's already there. We just haven't tied all these up yet. This electrical here is just for a wall plug out here and all. But just sharing there about how we're going to utilize the heat that blows off of these condensers to dry clothes right up here above, right at that. So I think that's going to be another win. Well, the guys are preparing to do the texture coat in here. They've been working on this room pretty much all day. And Mama's getting ready to mix up some of this skim coat like a plaster. They're going to use to shoot in the gun here, shoot the texture. It's about 4 o'clock, or just getting near 4 o'clock right now. So they'll have just enough time to spray this, clean everything up, and get ready for the next day. Emma, you gonna make me some pancakes? Huh? Pandesal, what you making, huh? So we've had everything going here in the house today, plus this big fan, man. This thing right here pulls some power. Yeah, what does that say? 230 watts, man. I guarantee it pulls out or more. It pulls some power. Air compressor, he's already had it running. They've been running a drill, mixer, Joel with a grinder all day. Security system's on. TV's been going most day. There's been a small fan going, plus all these ceiling fans, lights, refrigerator. I've got this fan here going, and with everything operating everywhere all day long, laptops, everything, just the whole normal life of a daily life. Our batteries are still full. This is only with just part of the solar panels. We're at 97% on the battery. 97%. So I think we're doing pretty darn good. The gist of the story is we're pretty much back off grid now. We really are. We are having Iloilo power turned on directly to this house. We just finished all of our processing for that. It's kind of funny. They can run the overhead wire from the tap up on the front of my house, down the pole, set the meter base. The little shield that goes around it and all they use here in the country. They ran the wire up, they tagged onto Iloilo's power, and all they need to do is set a meter. The power company's right across the road from us, their office now. I mean, just a short little walking distance from us. But they said it's gonna be like a month from now before they come over and make the connection. Like, what? That is crazy. Crazy, crazy. Of course, I want them to get it done, and I want to go talk to them to get that done faster, because we want to get all this wrapped up, and it's just always, it's another couple of weeks, it's another month. Dealing with this power company and getting our occupancy permit and everything, we started like in December, and here we are in the middle of June. We last month finally, after a lot of hardships, got our occupancy permit. Just mayhem. And then the power company, oh, they got new rulings on large homes versus small homes. They got to meet all these new standards, and now my standards was fine. I was above on my standards, but they want to do this low capacity test and all of this. And they want to figure out how much power they think you're going to be using, so they can charge you a deposit accordingly. So they're not even going to put our solar system into play on that. Just like we weren't even running a solar system. How much power are we going to be using with the air conditioners and this and that? Maximum they think we use. But we got to pay a deposit accordingly. And we'll probably be barely using them at all. So it was really, it's really been hard for me to even want that wires coming to my house. It has, but there could be something happen to my equipment could go down, and then we're gonna be sitting here dead in the water. So at least by having the power company here as a backup, I have a double throw switch over here on the wall that I can flip the solar system off, slide the pin over, then it frees up the breaker for the main from Iloilo, and now Iloilo power will flow through the house, bypassing all the solar system. So it is a peace of mind to have that backup. Yeah. Yeah, right along that window. All right, well, they got it done. I just got out of their way. I didn't want to be getting sprayed all the time. Check that out, man. It's gonna look nice. Very cool again. Of course, when I put the camera up really close to it, it probably looks a little bit rougher and more in depth than what it really is with the naked eye. It's not real aggressive. It's real mild and flat. Yep, so places in the texture where they work today, it's gonna have to dry and all. This will dry overnight. They'll be ready to prime this room and paint it come tomorrow. That is some nice progress right there. So it means I need to go buy the tile for this room also. I'll get a tape measure how many tiles across I think it'll be. And I think I'm gonna get the same tile that I put in our master bedroom. It's right next to this, right here. And that way when we have the doors open here in the living room and all, both rooms look the same as far as the floor tile when you open it up. And I'll put the black marble threshold piece in down here at the edge of the tile as well. Like you see right there. I like that little transition piece. So they're doing their cleanup there now, getting the equipment all cleaned up and all their mess. But I told them don't clean everything up, leave the cartons on the floor, bring the air compressor back in, leave it all sitting there, because tomorrow the work's going to continue, or the day after. This house is not critical. It gets done as it gets done. As you see, we're down to just a small crew now, 4 people. It's Joel and his nephew Nardo is his helper. And then I've got Mok and his brother Ambin. They do a lot of my other little work. And Melinda's brother Marvin continues here with us, helping with daily chores here. And he's kind of like my little runner, leg man, runs the city if we need something off. Saves me from a lot of trips. And then he does some of the grunt work and stuff around here, assisting the others as well. So we just been down to 4 or 5 people, 5 people I guess, for a little while now. It's probably winding down on even on beyond that, but I appreciate these guys' work they've put in around here, and I'm sure I'll have more projects for them in the future. But we're gonna do a little wind down here soon, and the house has made amazing progress, but it's gonna be time to take a breath again and regroup. Well, everybody, it's been an amazing day here, a happy day for me here on the build. Got that bedroom textured up front, you know, man, that is, I wasn't even expecting them to get that far today, because I thought they were gonna spend more time having to prep it and sand it and all. But the guys have got so efficient, so good, they knocked it out really fast. Got it textured, drying, ready to prime and paint tomorrow. That means we'll be able to put up the little grommet deals, whatever you want to call them, the bezels that we custom made to put our LED lights in. Be able to get lights and everything hooked up in there. So that is a huge plus. Another thing I want to share here, again, is about the solar. So right now it's about 8:30 at night, and we have been running grid free, and we're continuing to run grid free. And right now, the bedroom down below, our master bedroom, it has the air con on now. Melinda's watching TV down below. She's got ceiling fans going in the living room. I got a fan going here behind me. Of course, again, refrigerators, security cameras, laptops, lights, outside lights, you know, just all of the great, big, massive stuff you got sucking power everywhere. And let me show you where we're at. And we are at 92% power still. So that is really good. That is so good. And now we'll carry that through the night. In the morning, boom, sun comes out, power starts making again, and it has all day to make more than it's used the night before. Charge up the batteries, replenish that back in there for the next night, And most of the day here, everything will operate just off of what's coming off the solar panels. So that is really good. Bye-bye electric bill. So I really want to thank you all for watching the videos, continuing to support us, all of our adventures, and no matter what we're doing, whether we're building, whether we're traveling, sharing some kind of local news, sharing about prices on rent houses or whatever the case may be, and following our lives along. But hey, I want to mention something here also. I set up to join with memberships, okay? Now look, you can watch my videos for free. You do a lot for me just by watching, hitting that thumbs up. You great commenters out there, writing comments all the time, being true soldiers out there for me, of just working on. I really appreciate that a lot. But there is some perks you can get out of being a member. Now, I'm not just trying to get money out of you. I want to be really honest about that. I'm really not. But there is perks that I'm willing to give to people that join the memberships. And you can go through and look at those levels, hit the join button. When you hit join, don't mean that you instantly joined right then. It's going to give you the options and the menus that I've set up down below in the videos, including a chance to stay in one of our guest rooms we built down below. If you're at the right level on that, you can not only gain for your membership, each month will be a night in the room right there. If you've paid many months, well, then you've accumulated many nights in that room. The next thing is that maybe you don't want to be here that many nights, but you've accumulated up pretty good with that top tier membership. Well, then we can arrange other things. We can arrange to take you out on some experiences and travel around and tour you around. Maybe go to the waterfalls if the weather's right. Maybe go to a beach like over here in Gimras, ride the ferry across over and all. And that will all be included as part of you paying that membership. So I'm not trying to get something from nothing. I'm trying to offer you a service in return. You scratch our back, we scratch yours. And that's the way I like it to be. So there's gonna be a line out of perks right there. And in those top tier, for the people that want to avail to come stay here and enjoy, well then you're kind of pre-paying yourself a stay. Now you'll need to organize it with us, because what if we're already booked up or something like that? So you definitely need to let us know in advance. Hey, I've been doing this membership, now I want to so you kind of want to work with us a little bit and say, hey, I've been doing this membership with you guys and I'd like to come stay there. I'm going to be here on a certain date and all. Will that work for you? And then we will confirm with you if that will work, and that'll be your spot right there. But if you're unable to make it, please let us know too, because that would really help us out. So there is things you can gain out of more than just paying a membership and not getting nothing back out of it. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to do other things too. People that do those memberships and all, we're having some brand new shirts and all made that I think that you're going to like our logo. I think you're going to like the motto that we're putting behind it. And I'm working with an artist right now to get those made. And it's going to be very unique. It's going to be something you can wear out anywhere in public. It's not just going to be like, hey, James's YouTube channel. It's going to have a motto on there, and it's going to have a logo for us that I think that you may be proud to wear. And it kind of say, something about yourself, that you're going to be in control of life. You're going to control your destiny. But I'm not going to give out what that motto is yet, but you're going to be seeing. And some of those members, we're going to randomly select and send out merchandise like shirts and all too. So that's another perk that you'll get that is going to be a total surprise. Well, everybody, appreciate you. Check that out, and we'll see you on the next one.